Hello everyone, it's Love here, and today we are playing creatures because Sloth, you are only playing control, it's boring. Alright, you will get your big, huge, fun creatures, and they will be absolutely big, absolutely epic, and absolutely way too fast for your opponent. So I hope you'll enjoy this one. If there are creatures on our channel, they will be a solid ones. And by the way, we are playing a dinosaur tribal. If you don't believe, look, we have Cavern of Souls, you will see that used in the game, so this is a dino tribal. So guys, let's go into action because we want those huge creatures hitting our opponent's faces every single turn. And there will be some wild twists today, so I think you will be entertained. So guys, I hope you're having a great time, and thank you for being on the channel in this special time of year. Absolutely love it, and let's have some fun. Alright guys, we just need to hit the Zendikar. So Skittles. Alright, I like it. Let's go with this one. We just need one Zendikar from the top and we are absolutely set. We just need one Zendikar from the top and we are absolutely set. If not, we will just go, the hard way. Farmhand. Ores of Control, that will be interesting. So the Titan is definitely not the type of creature you want to play against them. You want some, hasty dinosaurs. Or some... man, so good at magic. What can I say? What can I say? I guess. It's not like we have better plays than this on this turn. Yeah, we need to keep drawing lands, man. Either Zendikar or lands. Sure. So I could kill it and trump our opponent at cost of me losing the game. So maybe let's not do it. I think we have better strategies than this. I play land. Just to tell. Well, it's a little bit of I should attack, sorry. Yeah, of course I should attack, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just focused on my main game plan. Right then. Well, this is not going perfectly, so now we don't attack. Of course, we don't want to open into open mana, especially if it's white and black. Those colors really like killing your stuff. As you can see, as you can absolutely see. Alright, so we are slowly missing our shot at hitting our stuff. If we draw land on the next turn, I think we're still in this game. If we miss it, I think we're out. But we'll see. And I kind of don't, I cannot lose land, man. Like, if he just pumps it with Emperor, kills in any way, I'm out of the game instantly. Bro, really? I knew it will be some ramp spell right now. Whenever you are set, you know it will be a ramp spell. However, it's still a 4/4, super slow, but kinda does the job, I guess. And we say go. So we are around 3 turns behind of where we should be. Let's see if missing 3 turns in a row makes a difference in Magic. Not sure, hard to say. We can kill the Architect with the Titan, so that's that's a good thing. But the rest, and they definitely play Sunfalls. Oh boy, they play so many Sunfalls. You don't see Sun because it fell. Anyway, back to the game. Let's use the Power Hog to mask this absolutely great commander. Oh, I have 7 mana but not 7 lands. That's fair. That's fair. Now, of course, man, every single turn we get the wrong card. Like, we needed this last turn or this turns before. Still, we are getting there, but oh boy, we need to work for it. They don't have blue mana, so that means that we get at least all the juicy value. Definitely this. I honestly think we just go with the Rhino. They have so many creatures that Rhino will hit something, and white color has so much exile effects that I guess if they don't want to Sunfall the board, Shield still does something. We definitely don't attack into this. Like, you don't want to attack with 4/4 against 2/2s and 3/3s because they will just trade, mid creature for your better creature. And you don't really get the value then. Alright. We are starting. to make some ripples. I think he might have the Emperor. He played like he kinda had the Emperor. Okay, now I think we can attack with everything. And it will be the Titan, I think. So, let's make some smart attacks. He definitely wants to block the Stomper, so we will attack face with the Stomper. This is, you know, a bit more advanced gameplay, that you need to know what your opponent wants to kill and where he has good traits, and you want to make those traits into the target that matters the least, if that makes sense, right? You want to kill the Planeswalker, so if you attack the Planeswalker with creature that they love to trade against, they just get everything. Bro, I have a story, but there's a limit to it. So basically you don't want to give them the best traits. This creature has vigilance, this one doesn't. So you attack the bad creature here, and yeah. And if they double block it, then you have easier hit with the Stomper and you don't lose it. Maybe they got disconnected. Let's, you know, in Christmas, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Right, so they want to block the Stomper, the double block. Alright, let's go like this and see what happens. Alright. Oh, oh, that's weird. What do you have, man? So first I think we need to hit the lifelinker and then see what happens through. Oh boy. So if they have Emperor, they will give this the first strike. And then we don't trade against this. I could go for a 2-2 for a guaranteed hit. But then they need to play the Emperor, so they kinda kill the target anyway, so I'll take it. Let's see. Let's see. Of course I could play the Titan and give the shield counter here, but then if he has removal, that's a really bad value for us. And look at this trade. Suddenly, it's looking pretty okay. So the question, is this farewell or a sunfall? I mean, let's force a farewell. Because if we play those, they can just sunfall everything and we look like a dummy. And we don't want to look like a dummy. We already missed like 3 turns. For no reason. Like, imagine this situation being 3 turns earlier. Invasion of Tolvada. From your graveyard. Very important. Fine by me.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa.
Like, our opponent should be aware that we are getting a very cool stuff from our graveyard on the next turn.
You are not much of a road.
Nah. We take the good stuff. Alright, and the good stuff is very, very good. So now we have some leniency. I think we go shield counters and a 4-4. There's no enchantments, right? And we don't need the life gain. We could go with the Rex, but we won't do it. And I will go like this, so we kind of force the Sunfall. I think we have enough mana. Alright, they still have 4 open mana. If we go for 4, we have 4 mana total, so we could go Stomper and force a Sweeper, then go Rex, right? And hit their face. That's not the worst. It's not the worst. And they don't have good trades here. Not sure how I will attack, but I will definitely attack and see what happens. Probably this, right? Yeah, let's go like this. Let's go like this. So they have Takenuma, at least. Let's exile the creature. I don't like, it's not the creature we want to take. So 8 damage and creating a lot of pressure for the next turn. Alright. They didn't block with the Samurai. If they have Sunfall, there is no downside to the block. So I will force them even more. So if they have Farewell, that's a really bad situation for us. But I think it's worth the risk. Because, so in very high level gameplay, he either bluffed or he doesn't have Sunfall, because you would block with this if you had Sunfall, because that's a free life gain basically. And this is why I risked it. And it turns out that he indeed doesn't have the Sunfall, so that was a huge tell. In normal ladder, you know, those kind of mind games don't matter because you just play 3 cards and curve and see who wins. But in actual real Magic, like those small tells are the reason you are winning some of the games and losing some of them. So, how much damage we have? 15. 15 with haste. I mean, that's a lot. I think we just go with it. We also have the Stomper, right? Yeah? Yeah, bro. Of course it's nice. So 15 with Trample. I mean, this is lethal if they don't block, so let's try. Let's test our opponent. That's another Emperor, so they are killing the old one basically. And they have indeed all the mana to hit the Rexy. Which is fine. Which is fine, they're down to 2 cards. And they need to tap fully, and we'll replenish the board anyway. Still,
This is what you get for
19
hurting
damage,
my
I believe?
people.
Yeah, 19 damage in the board. So, and this is super important card. Like, this can be our... Oh, sorry. What? Okay, I thought they took all the damage and we are after the blocks. Let's take this one first, it shouldn't matter at all. This is a really good trade for us, man. So we are winning on the next turn, right? We don't need more pressure. So they make 1 creature here. Potentially, let's say they make another creature. So 2 creatures. They can block 2 those, and they die. So let's keep up the Stomper. We can also get their stuff. So I think this might be the sweeper turn. They didn't have it before, I think, so they have to draw it.
I'm never done.
Here's the first one. I just think that I don't need to invest more. And this way, if he's getting lucky and he draws the perfect card from the top, I still have 2 creatures and I can keep pushing and I probably win anyway. If I play Stomper, I might lose because Titan is easy to answer at some point. Okay.
Because I allow
That's very interesting. So what is the removal for the Titan? Bro, like, he should name exactly the opposite creature, right? Each player sacrifices all creatures, so shield counter doesn't matter. Alright, our opponent played a 1-drop, and as always we are on the draw. That's the only way we can go. It's very good that I've noticed the cottage, because I already wanted to play the Glade, and that would be a little bit disaster. So we are playing against Mono Blue Pirates? Seems like it. I'm not sure what they have on the high... Like, they definitely play Malcolm, right? And indeed, we are spending full turn to negate what our opponent got for free, being on the play. But we'll try to get it work. I mean, if we can play the Raptor, we also don't have caves. I'm not sure if he plays counter spells. He can use map token and hold the mana for Make Disappear or Malcolm. And it will be rough to, know which one it is. Okay, is it Pirates? That makes way more sense. So we play this deck. It's pretty cool. And here's the mana that he's holding. So, if we play Raptor and it doesn't get countered, that's good. Moment, do they play... I think this is Malcolm. I don't remember what removal they play. But I don't remember Make Disappears in this list, so I don't think he has it. And now he needs to pay at least 3 mana for any kind of removal. Even Fading Hope is 3 mana. So I can always replay it on the next turn. 3 toughness is something to, that can hurt. Alright, so we won't be able to block with it, right? Our opponent, as I did, isn't sure probably how breaches work. Let's see if he knows. Because he can name that I cannot... Oh, but the word! Okay, I'm the dummy dum. He needs to pay the word because he needs to target it. Alright, here's the treasure. And he knows. Oh boy. He knows. There's stuff here. Alright, let's read the card. Just no strings attached. I can spend it on anything. It's not the Breach the Multiverse because we want Elemental. And this is what I will name. And pretty good stuff. Uncounterable, just in case. Just in case. I could get rid of the thing. Don't do this at home, guys. Don't do this at home. I don't like my opponent having mana, you know? First strike, so maybe let's not attack. Maybe let's not attack. And then we just start with the breaches. We definitely want to keep up the Raptor. Like, it's very good. And guess what? If he had this treasure, he would be able to target the Raptor, which is insane. Told you. Just naming the treasure was the most important part. Sure? Yeah, I guess, because he can name this creature. So that's a lot of damage. But we'll just keep going. Right now he's tapped, so I can go for Breach the Multiverse. Earlier it was like 2 mana, so, you know, theoretically he could make this appear. You never know which list they play. And even though this is useless for the turn, when we get more creatures, it will be pretty good. And that also means that he cannot deal too much damage. Like, 4 a turn is not, you know, huge thing for an aggro. Look at you. Look at you. Oh, and now we show who we really are. However, I will just keep playing stuff. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't. A random Spell Pierce appears. Of course. Why wouldn't he have a Spell Pierce? Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. So one creature won't be able to block, and now he can name any of them. There is chance that the Raptor will die, but I need to take this risk, right? 5, 6. Yeah, being 8 damage is too much. And he still needs to pay the ward, so let's see. Alright. Raptor definitely trying his best, but it will be harsh. Now I can pay too. If he makes this, man, he's drawing those cards from the top, I think. Yes, I have to. Don't... Bro! Stop countering my stuff. Yes, I pay. If he double plays, I'll be absolutely mind blown. Alright, first we see our stuff, because our stuff is cooler. Okay, this is a very nice hit. And now we see how we want to win this. First striker is not bad. Malcolm. The throne is super cool. I can take the dinosaurs. But this doesn't do too much, right? So I think it's either Breaches or Malcolm. I'll go Breaches. I think this is the play. Alright. So what was the last removal that happened? Because I had something, right? Okay, never mind. Scrap that thought. So, live game, probably pretty good. This can target. Alright, that was the case, exactly. And we cannot prevent this at all. So let's take the live game. And what about the Rhino? Helps on board. I think so. That should be good enough. And we probably should start to be aggressive because we want to lethal him on the next turn. And I mean, that helps a lot. Man, a random 9 damage to the face. Alright, even despite this super sneaky, clever, evil, absolutely evil double spell pierce, I think we're kinda okay-ish, right? We're at 9. And we have 2 blockers. Listen, what happens if we go like this? Do you scoop? I thought so. Well, even double spell pierce didn't help this guy. Alright, so we don't have any payback yet, but hopefully we draw one. Let's go with Cottage. We have the Caverns. We probably wait with them and see. I guess it's not Esper, right? Cleric, alright. Now we kinda know it. We're on the draw, so it might be rough against the Voice. Okay, this is a very nice draw. Very good one. That ramps us directly into Zendikar, right? We need to hit our big cards, but we have plenty of them. And I think we have like 14, right? So it should be okay. Oh boy, the live game. The live game is not here, but it's so close. I mean, man, I'm playing very well today. Zendikar, go. Just ramp it. So double black, and let's go for green in case we hit like Nissa or something. Like we need a lot of green for her. Alright, Breach the Multiverse. On the next turn already. So our opponent playing 3-drop, we are playing double 7-drops possibly. Of course he doesn't have ones, but he has 6 drops. This can work. And they grow. So that's a little bit... Oh boy, this is so tempting. But no. I mean, we don't really care, but I will go for Elemental. Let's roll the dice. And see what we hit. Alright, not exactly what I wanted. So, what do we want here? This has Death Touch, so that's pretty good, so we take this. And from our side, Nissa seems pretty darn good, man. Like, she's insane. She also can kill the Seraph on the next turn, but first we start with a casual 8-8. I think that will help a little bit to stabilize the board. We can kill the Seraph with Virtue. The voices will be a little bit of a problem. Like, he needs to get them to flying very quickly, and they need, what, 4 or 6? 4 or more. Alright, so 3 more counters for 3 mana. That will be a tall order. Easy. Absolutely easy. Just a random card that does the job, but still, we have an 8-8 and a 2-4. And now he cannot really attack. So this is his last creature that can be used to attack. The life gain hurts, not gonna lie. And we have 2 mana, right? Perfect. Perfect. I mean, let's do the thing. Where's my mana? I thought it was highlighted differently. Alright, never mind. So, we will get Titan. I mean, that should help a little bit. It has reach, so we destroy. And they have like direct removal, so let's go with the shield counter. Seems decent. This needs to be protected. And now we what? We go for 10. And what do I get? I have lower life total. I get the creature. Yeah. Oh, I get a lifelinker. Very cool. Very cool. I like your cards, bro. Grey Walker, I think we played quite a lot. Maybe not quite a lot, but I remember him. I think it was fun. Double Bitter Triumph. Here's the Preacher, and I mean the mana is a little bit lackluster combined to the... I mean, bro, I have to do it. I'm not sure if that's the best play. It's probably not, but I still have to do it. Let's see what we get. I mean, we definitely had a little bit more in the board than our opponent. Alright, guys, we know what we have to do. We know. Oh, it would be great to have 2 mana ramp. Maybe we can draw it? That would make the Raptor so much faster. But if not, we just go, you know, the classic Stomper. I mean, we are playing a dinosaur tribal, if you don't see. Like, look at this. We are just playing a regular tribal. Nothing special to see here. Seagulls, nothing special. Oh boy, that's a strong draw. Not impactful right now, but after the Rex, this can be all the difference. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, nobody wants to kill your freebooter. We don't have Cavern of Souls, so let's prepare. Because it will hurt. I hope it's a removal, but it feels like a counter spell. Here it is. Well, we didn't hit the Cavern of Souls. So our opponent got a good roll on this one. But down to 4 cards already, and nobody is killing this one. Man, I'm so good at Magic. Like, look at me. Just being the best player out there. Just drawing, you cannot play your deck cards, and man, usually it was a control thing. Right now it's a tribal thing. And this is good because we are playing, of course, a dinosaur tribal. I mean, I feel bad for our Dimir friend, man. Like, I honestly do. Like, look at this stuff. Like, he's so out of this game, it's not even funny. Like, he can block, he can get the treasure, I don't care. I'm just killing him in probably 2 turns. Man, I can then go and breach the multiverse. Still, we need 7 mana, so if the Raptor dies, maybe he has a shot. Theoretically, he can have cards that answer all of this. But he needs Geeks command probably. And then I breach the multiverse and he needs to be tapped. It's very hard to go around this world if your opponent ramped into it. Because it's too early for, you know, for this kind of creatures to be in the game. Wow. I mean, that's impressive. What can I say? That is impressive. And you know what? Our Dimir friend definitely earned it. And you know, it's not strictly Dimir, but we know what's going on. Here's the show. Oh boy, I will gladly... Oh. But wait, there's more. And this is why we played double Bramble Elemental or Familiar. Is that really a Spell Pierce? Is everyone playing Spell Pierce today? This is the card I've never seen by anyone used for freaking months. And now everyone is playing it against me. Oh my god. The pain. I think we might still be able to win, but it's kinda insane that I hit it again. I actually hit it again, man. No, I was the only player ever playing this one. Alright, so what do? We definitely go with the Rex. I still cannot believe it. The one single mana that he had open, and here we are. I'm not attacking with the Familiar, just because it's better deal for him. Here he only covers 1 damage, here he covers 2 damage, so I only gain 1 damage and I don't have a blocker. So I don't think it's super worth it. Like, we can either protect ourselves a little bit better on the next turn, or if he kills it, I mean, we can attack with the other one, and that's also 10 damage. And Scry is not draw. I know, crazy knowledge, and that means that, right? That means he doesn't life gain with Shaw. So that's why this one creature is kinda important. And if he blocks with Shaw, that we can misbuild. Man, I mean, what's going on today? He's playing exactly the same deck, but with Spell Pierce. Because who knows, maybe you will get a Breach the Multiverse mirror, which is the most common situation ever. Oh, I'm so salty. Like, this was so good, and all he had is 1 untapped island. A single one. Alright, what did he hit? I mean that you hopefully had a great fun with seeing all those spell pierces hitting my Breach the Multiverses, but we still won some of those games and we won most of the games all together, so I'm super happy with the deck. It's very, very dicey, of course, like you need to ramp very correctly. However, we have 8 cards for 2 mana that ramp and 7 that get us from 4 to 7 basically, so we actually are kinda consistent. With Cavern of Souls we don't need to fear counter spells. Generally, alright? Generally. Still, Breach the Multiverse and Nissa can be countered, but we have plenty of other creatures. So, the deck is very, very fun as usually. I had a great fun as you have seen, and hopefully so did you. So, guys, if you made one of those comments that you wanted creature, manly decks, I mean, it doesn't get more manly than this, alright? It's so manly, it cannot even be countered. So I hope you had a great fun. I wanted to, you know, in this special period of the year, I wanted to get you some different types of decks. So we were playing Best of 3 yesterday, and now we are playing creatures. So there's something for everyone. It would be sad if, you know, someone didn't get a present. So I hope you had a great fun watching, you know, both of those videos. I still don't know exactly how you like the best of 3, so hopefully it will be all good. And yeah, I mean, the deck is cool. It's big creatures, and it either works or it doesn't. And very often it does. So very cool stuff. That's it. I have nothing more to say. Thank you for watching. You are absolutely amazing, and see you tomorrow.